Scorpio. So we're going to do your new moon reading. So we will have a look at where you're at right now and where things to be excited about and things to maybe be wary of over the next couple of weeks. So the first cards out are going to be where you are right now. We're going to go for 4. Beautiful. Okay, so first card out. Okay, so you've got the world in reverse. So it could be, Scorpio, that you are feeling slightly left out, that you are not necessarily in control of everything that's going on right now. It could be that you are concerned that the world is not turning with your best interests at heart. And I think for me the advice is to remember, and I remind myself of this all the time, is that the universe doesn't make mistakes. There are reasons. Everything happens for a reason. I know I feel people tend to say that when things are not going very well. But your next card out, you've got the 3 of Swords in reverse. So that for me is the end to heartbreak. It's the end to feeling sadness and sorrow and kind of getting the peace at the other side of it. Moving on to your next couple of cards, you have also got the Knight of Rods and the Queen of Rods. So you could be dealing with fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I would say with that, you've definitely got some action coming your way, going on right now. It could be that with the Knight of Rods, you've got a fire sign who's coming towards you with offering someone who's prepared to fight for you. And actually they're doing it from a kind of, not necessarily maternal mentality, where it's like protection. But I think, the Queen of Wands is very determined. So I think that, paired up with the Knight of Rods is a great combination to have for where you are right now. So hopefully that will resonate for some of you. As I say, if it doesn't resonate, then you will be more than welcome to make sorry, totally lost the music, stopped, so I want to put it back on. To send me a DM and we can sort out a private reading if you would like one of those as well, if it isn't resonating for you. So we're going to grab a couple of cards out for things to be excited about and things to be wary of for the next few weeks. So the first 2 cards are things to be excited about. I'm going to put them up above. So a couple of cards out, please. Come on, what have we got? Okay. And let's grab a couple of cards out for things to be wary of for the next few weeks between the new moon and the full moon. So things to be wary of. That's 3 there, okay. Okay. So things to be excited about. You have the 7 of Cups. So it could be that you are feeling that you have a lot of options in the next few weeks, and that's definitely something to be really, really excited about. You also got the Ace of Swords. So there's some new beginnings, some new mental challenges. So it could be that in the next couple of weeks, it could be that dealing with a water sign, could be dealing with an air sign. But I feel that with these cards, there's a newness to the fact that you've got a lot of options. That if you're looking at maybe your love situation, partnerships, maybe you felt that you are one of the options and someone else is making choices elsewhere or looking around elsewhere or keeping an eye on other people's social media, stuff like that. Maybe this could also be you. So you could be, and then again, this will resonate for you guys who are watching it. You could resonate to one of these. So I would say have a little look at that. See which one you are drawn to the most. If you're drawn to the top guy, it means that I feel that you've got the options and you're kind of in control. If you're one of these, it could be that you are offering up what you can to someone else and, vying for their attention, but there's going to be a new start to it. And I think that's why it's probably something to be excited about, which also leads me to feeling that you're the person in the top making the decisions. Things to be wary of. So you've got the Lone Man or the Hanged Man in reverse. So for me, I always think with this one, he's quite content where he is. And I think, the traditional sense, he's losing the coins out, he's losing what he's got, he's trapped, he doesn't know how to get down. But this way, he's kind of chilled about it. The pennies are falling into him, he's very comfortable with where he is right now, and I think that's definitely something to be wary of, because being stagnant is, if you have stagnant water, it goes bad. I think that's the main thing to remember. Also in your Be Waried, you've got the 9 of Rods and the Queen of Rods again. So where she came up in your general overview, and I felt it was quite a good thing. I would say also be wary of a fire sign who is fighting you on something, who is either fighting to, because if you see in this card, she's barricaded from all sides. She's got, the tall rods behind her. These are short, and she can defend herself over those, but it's also going to be harder for someone to get in. So I would say if you're dealing with a fire sign, definitely be kind of wary of them if you feel like they are fighting for you. Or it could be that if you're one of these people who is an option, beware of a fire sign who is fighting to keep their options. Okay, so we're going to just grab some cards out of the Archangel Animal deck just to see the advice for the next couple of weeks. So working from New Moon, I'll just try and see if we get one more as well. From the New Moon through to the Full Moon. So your first... 3, okay. So your first one is the Cat, which is be relaxed and independent. So I think that would definitely feed back into your new beginning. So I'd say, you've got something new starting, and be relaxed about it, chilled, be independent, because I think, your cats are very keen on wandering off, doing their own thing. Yes, they'll come and have a cuddle with you, they'll sit on your lap for a little while, they'll come back and feed, but they'll also, if they want to go off, they'll wander off. If they want to sort of spray all over your house, they'll do that. Your other 2 little bits of advice are the dog and the bee. So the dog is... I love you've got a cat and a dog. Is to be disciplined in your home and in your community life. So I think the advice for me, I would say, is... Maybe this relates to your Hanged Man in reverse. So if you feel disciplined in your home and your community life, yes, you might feel comfortable, but it will also help you get out, because it's not just about being disciplined at home, it's in your community as well. So where the Hangman is quite chilled, being on his own, I would say the advice there is definitely to step out of that. And you've also got the Bee, which is to spread heart healing with joy. Now I think that definitely also probably feeds back into the Hanged Man in reverse, because while you're stuck there, you can't be spreading any joy or any love, or and bees, bees are, I say this all the time, are so important, as we all know, to the ecosystem, to the world. Like they're one of the best pollinators, and I think remembering to be like a bee, and they don't moan, they're always buzzing, they're always having a lovely time, and and they work for the hive, with the exception of the queen, but they have their place, they know what their role is, and they're happy with that, they're content with that. So I think over the next couple of weeks, if you feel that maybe you feel like you're having to put a little bit too much effort in with this 9 of rods, and the advice is, yes, you might have a lot to do, but be happy in doing it. Remember why you're doing these things. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. I'd say if it doesn't resonate for you, then drop me a DM. We can sort out a private reading. If it does, even better. And I'll see you soon. Bye.